Stellato's Deli, Stephen Stellato. Welcome both of you here to CT Style.
Thank you for having me.
So you're one of the original, the OGs of New Haven, Worcester Square, right?
I've been a native Worcester Square person, yes.
Very nice, very nice.
Even though I live in Morris Cove right now.
Okay, but an original New Haven guy, so, so you're pretty authentic. So
Born and brought
up.
Nice, in Worcester Square.
And this is such an awesome event happening here in Connecticut. Tell us a little bit about the history and how it all kind of got started.
Well, it's kind of tough to cram 118 years in a couple of minutes, but we'll give it our best shot. In the early 1900s, a number of people immigrated to New Haven from Amalfi, Italy. Among them were my grandparents, and they all settled in Worcester Square. And they found jobs, and they started their life there.
So cool.
Yeah. So there's still a big connection between Amalfi and New Haven, right?
Yes, there is. We try to emulate the same festivities that go on in Amalfi during the Feast of St. Andrew.
Very good. All right, so when we talk about the feast, obviously there's a lot of food, right? What are we making here, Stephen?
We're gonna make some meatballs today.
All right. Now, what do you start with?
I start with some ground beef and some ground pork.
Okay.
And your spices, salt, pepper.
Is that how you make your meatballs also?
Yeah, pretty close.
You know, that's the one thing about Italian food.
Everyone fights over meatballs.
Everybody's got their own renditions of everything.
It's true.
And it's funny because these are all family recipes that you have. You're not like a classically trained chef or whatever. These are all...
I am not. Sometimes I pretend I am, but...
Okay. Yeah, but it's not a bad thing.
I mean, it's like you are, right?
You have the authentic recipes passed down, which is nice.
Yep. I try to take my, remembering from when I was little. I wasn't
cooking in the kitchen.
Remembering, grandma's food.
Right.
I was too young to appreciate good food back then.
Sure.
Well, at least you have the recipes now, though. So that's most important.
So now I try to make it, my own.
So Frank, as he's whipping up those meatballs, tell us about what we can expect at the event. I know Nick Fradiani, Mr. Fradiani Sr. is going to be there, right?
Yes, on Saturday. And we're actually starting on Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. We start with a short parade and the annual unveiling of the statue of St. Andrew.
Very nice.
And then we have a few fireworks.
Oh.
And then the festivities start, and Stephen will have his meatballs and his fried calamari fried clams going, along with all the other stands. And we'll continue on for the next 3 days. We have Rich DePalma one night. We also have a Beatles band on Saturday night.
Will you be on stage with them? Do you think you can get up there for a little rendition?
I doubt it very highly.
Also, there's a raffle going on. You can buy tickets. And,
yes, the tickets will be available throughout the 4 nights.
Very good.
And Frank, it's so cool because, I mean, your family moved over here from Italy, and now you're able to carry forward that tradition. What does it mean to you to be able to pass it along?
It was in my blood from the beginning. My father and his brothers were the ones that carried the statue many, many years ago, and I was indoctrinated at a very young age, and I've been president of St. Andrew's Society for 21 years.
Fabulous.
Wow. What is your favorite part of the weekend? What do you look forward to?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
The procession, yeah. We start at 10 o'clock from the club, and we parade around the streets of Worcester Square with the statue and the old-fashioned band and the Italian music, and then we go over to St. Michael's Church, and Mass is celebrated with the statue of St. Andrew on the altar.
Very nice.
A little different from Amalfi, where they run up about 65 stairs with a statue that's about 5 times.
You guys don't have to do that.
It's a lot of work, it sounds like. Now, growing up in Worcester Square, do you have a favorite pizza spot? I mean, can you divulge that type of information, or is this top secret?
I won't favor anybody.
Okay, all right.
I won't favor anybody.
You like them all, right?
Yes, I do, and I grew up smelling them all, too. I was right across the street.
Oh, that's terrific.
That's so nice. Steve, let's take a peek at some of your meatballs here. They're cooking up over here.
They are. So you fry them and then you bake them, or how do you typically do it?
You have the choice. You can fry them and just eat them like that, salt and pepper.
I like that. Can't go wrong with that.
One of my favorite memories from being a kid, Sunday morning at Grandpa's.
And that's what this is all about, the memories, right? There you go.
Make sure you guys check out the event. You can go to ssaaNewhaven.com for more information. Check it out this weekend, fellas. Thank you so much for joining us, all right?
Thanks for having us.
Everybody have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.